Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Corazon.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is episode 700 and 701. We're skipping the Nebulandia or whatever that's called, an episode of Sabo, at least for now. I don't know. We'll see. For what I understand, episode of Sabo is like a recap movie thing of Sabo's perspective of all the shit that he was a part of, but it's all just like redone stuff. And then Nebulandia, if that's what it's called, I don't even know if that's how you say it or what it's actually even called. Hang on. Yeah, Nebulandia or Nebulandia is I think it's its own like non-canon fillery thing, but apparently there's good animation in it. I don't know. I did like a little bit of research on it, see if it's worth watching. I think we're just gonna go with the story so far and move on to Dressrosa. So yeah, this is 700, 701. Leave a like, subscribe. We're in the middle of a fight. We're getting some lore drops about doflamingo. Some more insight into his perspective, into what he wants or what he thinks. And we'll hopefully see more of that this time. Anything you want to say before you get into it?
I'm excited.
Episode 700. Holy moly. Let's frickin' go. We go. Patreon.com/BOLDcast. Let's go.
I would love it if doflamingo like had to lock in so much on the fight with Luffy and Law that he had to stop all of that.
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys think you're gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
Tiger. Tranquilizer bullets. You should be shooting all of the people that are attacking everyone. Oh.
Don't they just get sliced up if they do that?
I thought so. I guess not. Really not looking great.
What, people? Meaning like what he saw. What? That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What?
Excuse me? What is it?
Is it the One Piece?
Because they're all actually weak. Because he'd be able to like get out of a locked place or something.
Soul switching? He could impersonate anybody. People call it that? Who's they?
What? Excuse me? Now that's overpowered. Speaking of,
We're just adding shit at this point. You could just do that.
I guess that does
Perpetual
make it a
youth.
little bit more like in line with like the surgery.
Operation,
Yeah. I see. Because he wouldn't actually do it. Should have had someone like Bellamy eat it, and then they would have done it. Whoa. Oh, he's using all their abilities.
Just imitating them? How? He could just do that?
So.
Oh, he's doing it. Yeah, he's calling him out. Yeah. Must have been the previous user of the fruit.
Yeah, and then when he wouldn't do the surgery on Doflamingo,
Maybe he
killed
did it
him
on
so
Law.
that they would respawn. But then Law got it before he could give it to someone who would just use it.
Baby 5 in Buffalo?
Mm-hmm. They just still has the grenades. It's very specific. He's dripped out.
In black feathers instead of... Oh. Oh, and he's the heart executive.
Just like super accident prone.
Yes.
仕事は無事終えたの売り上げをこっちへよこせ。金のことは誠実だが、今帰ってきたそいつも俺たちと同じく威力が足りねえ間抜けだが、血筋のせいか腕は立つ。船長ドフィーの実の腕だ。昔ショックな事件があったらしく口が聞けないと。
Interesting.
子供嫌いだ。注意しろ。
Bro really hates kids. They're so cute. Little baby 5. Buffalo.
Yeah, no doubt.
Smoking's not good for your heart.
He looks more like a guy that could be named Joker than...
Yeah, straight up. He just catches himself on fire. Is that why his feathers are all black? Because he
all
lights
burned.
on fire every time he goes for a cigarette?
Yeah.
I love how he's just like the coolest looking guy and then just like kills himself every 2 seconds.
And he can't talk. So they said that Law could have been the third corazon. But they call him corazon or corazon. So he's the second? So is Doflamingo the first? And they just call him that? Did I read it wrong? I probably read it wrong. Do you remember that?
I thought that I remembered that. That's kind of weird. Because it would
we'll
make
probably
sense
get
if it was a
clarification on
position, but like I thought that like Doflamingo made the position, so if it's his brother, then like who was it before? I'm also wondering, like, what happened to their mom?
Yeah.
Because there's 4 of them, so I'm assuming they're mom and dad. He killed the dad. There was also that weird flashback where it was like, oh, they're celestial dragons. Let's not just kill them. Let's make them suffer. I wonder if that's why he doesn't talk, like that incident or whatever when people like got them. Maybe they did kill the mom or like took away the mom, and
because he said like the 4 of us can live together, so it would be mom, dad, and then the 2 brothers.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
Super strange. Yeah.
He looks really cool.
He looks cool, then he just has accidents and then also abuses children.
And yeah, so Law has like a terminal illness and he's gonna die in like less than 3 years. But he wants to kill everyone because his dad died, either revenge for his dad or because his dad like was a piece of shit to him or something, or what? Why is Law so driven here?
Yeah, really interesting. Why I wonder if the like kid hatred comes from like because he like had a traumatic event as a kid, so like seeing other kids just like being kids, he like doesn't like that or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Looks like we're getting full on into the backstory here, which is good. I'm excited about it.
Me too. I like seeing I like seeing them as kids, and it also makes sense that they're joining as kids because like they're getting adopted, and then they're like growing up with their family, so they're actually like family because they're getting raised by these people. You know, it makes a lot of sense.
It reminds me, this whole setup reminds me a lot of the Phantom Troop from Hunter x Hunter. Because they grew up in Meteor City, which was like a trash heap place. That's where all the trash in the fucking world goes, and like it's lawless, and there's not anything going on there. Yeah, they're like a found family type thing who are, you know, kind of close. It's kind of interesting. I just had that thought that it feels kind of similar vibes to that.
Yeah, it does. I really like this flashback. It's cool.
I'm excited
the
to see
vibe
what
of it
happens.
is cool.
Leave a like, subscribe, let's move right along. No way.
How did he get so much shorter? That's the real question. Why? Weirdly kind of realistic food. Oh, look at that pizza. I didn't realize that's what that was. Whoa.
She looks different too.
Maybe she was in a different art style at that era. Whoa, everyone was like so in shape. Look at them all.
Yeah. Everyone fell off.
Oh no, you, a child, has been being beaten by a grown man every day. Look at the hat! Keep reminding us that he's biologically related to you. Oh, that's why he's gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not proven? Hence the lead bullets?
Oh. That would make sense.
It's
that
like
makes
lead
sense.
poisoning?
Yeah. Damn.
Jesus.
That's hardcore. Just in general. This is so scary.
Gee. Why does he have bunny ears? What, a revolver? That's That's a crazy gun.
It's looking like Percy.
Yeah, it's like a pepper box that still has the big, like, thing on it.
It's crazy.
What?
They're all just...
These are all, like, really high-tech weaponry.
Well, there's the whole weapon, like, smuggling or something operation going on that Koala was looking into.
Yeah.
And you were asking at that point, were the guns looking like that?
There's like a MAC-10. There were like futurist or not, like present-day cartridge weapons. So like the revolver like that. That's like, I don't know. Maybe it's also just another detail that doesn't matter. But
that was all lead.
It's like apothecary diaries.
That's pretty rough.
And they all got crazy lead poisoning. People just started dropping like flies, I bet.
Yeah. Look at him. Studying up.
Oh, he had a sister?
Mm.
I for sure thought he was going to learn how to be a doctor or a surgeon from Corazon.
Yeah, me too. Everyone that's at this festival is they're gonna like spray the lead into the air or something, and that's why they all doctors. No.
I doubt you do.
Oh, he does like a big G.
Are we gonna see his eyes right now? Oh, he's reading about it?
Interesting. A century.
Oh. So they knew and they let them do it. Why?
Because they can
make money off of it? But it was only a matter of time before they all died anyway.
Yeah, but the government and the royalty would never be in the mines touching it. Oh. So it took a while. Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing with real lead poisoning? Or is that the white lead part?
I don't know.
Because it is true, for those who... I actually learned this like the other day. If a woman... I think there was like a study in... I forget where it was in the world. But there was a study about leaded gasoline. Because now there's no lead in gasoline.
Yeah.
Because for a long time there was... And the fumes... women would inhale the fumes. And then when women get pregnant, the baby takes calcium from the bones of the mother. And the lead is stored in the bones. So then in utero, usually like the study was that found that the firstborn child, I don't know how accurate this is or what, or I don't know the source, but I know that I'm not making it up. The first child took the bulk of the lead from the mother's body.
Interesting.
And then the subsequent children had less of an effect.
Interesting.
The lead had an effect on them. So if you're the firstborn child of modern day, and I guess your parents like grew up in a city or something like that. I forget what the dates were, but it was like if your parent was born in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, then it's likely they were exposed to enough lead fumes from gasoline that if you're the firstborn child, you're like a couple IQ points dumber than you would have been if you were the secondborn child, theoretically speaking.
Interesting.
So this whole thing about like generational lead poisoning, it, as far as I know, isn't real, but I'm not an expert. I just know that part of it.
Interesting.
So I think that's where the white lead comes in.
Oh. Oh.
次々と人々が倒れて異名のズレのせいで全世代似た時期に発病した。
Interesting.
肌や髪がみるみる白くなり、全身の痛みとともに次々と人医者にもそれは止められなかった。
Fancy hospital.
それであの子の国の人たちみんな死んじゃったの。
本当の悲劇はそこからだ。同じ症状で死んでいく
Oh, shut them in? Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a
They-
quarantine
Yeah,
zone.
they just thought like, oh, it doesn't matter who you are, you're getting it. But they didn't realize the way that it kind of worked. That's messed up. Just trapping them in there with it.
王族たちは政府の手を借り早々に国を立ち治療移住を希望する白い町の出身者森から逃げ出すモンスターのように恐れられ射殺された苦しみなど所詮人事実に人間らしいクラバンスも黙っちゃいねえ皮肉なことに鉛玉なら腐るほどついには戦争が始まった反撃という大義名分を得た諸国も
Law's hardcore, man. You've seen some shit.
あなたのラッシュたちだけは逃がしてくれるという優しい兵士さんたちが現れたの
They're just gonna execute the children.
妹が死にそうなんだ。今行けねえよ。
タミちゃんが次の避難船に乗せてもらえる
This is Akainu all fucking over again.
Yeah, literally.
We'll allow one boat of refugees. Jesus Christ.
These poor kids.
ねロー君この世に絶望などないので慈悲深い救いの手は必ず差し伸べられます
とてもそちらには医者が足りないんだよ血液も何もかも体から除去する方法は必ずある感染もしない政府はなぜこれを報じない
Wow.
体が痛いよ体がとうとう白くなる
もう少し辛抱しろ。国一番の名医だ。きっと治してくれる。
The range for Law's voice actor is kind of crazy.
外はどうして
祭りだよ。フレバンスはいつも栄えてるから早く元気になって、また一緒に祭りに行こう。
Law's such a good big brother.
No.
ちょっとの間我慢してくれ。
感染者2名来るぞ
They just riddled the room with bullets.
Parents.
Oh my god.
ロ
ロー一緒に行こうお祭り
Holy shit, man.
Poor little guy. Teacher.
ねロー君この世に絶望などないので慈悲深い救いの手は必ず差し伸べられます
Frog.
God damn, man.
滅亡した
The backstories this arc are a different level of
This is
like,
horrific.
yeah, horrific.
才のガキがこんな体験しちまったらそりゃ人格もぶっ壊れるわな
I guess so.
コラさんも妹も、教会のみんなも死んだろうに。あんなバカが生きてていいわけがねえ。いやいい。誰も気にしねえ。クズ一人行方不明にな。
He actually got him?
I wonder if he's got the fruit.
しまった。見られた。血の来て。やばった。串刺しの警察様に報告せえだぜ。
Oh boy.
Is this when it happens? Ooh, there's some juicy shit going on. Oh, and we're gonna see Doflamingo's backstory
Ooh.
too, and link them up together. So Doflamingo's. So first thing, the backstories are like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
that's
this
just-
arc. If you think of like Dressrosa, King Riku, all just everything. It's like it's a new like, you know, there's things like Robin happened, terrible things that happened in backstories before, but like the
It's so
I feel
persistent.
like it's
like,
and it's more like I feel like the emotion is a more specific. Does that make sense? Like Robin's whole place getting bombed, or like the way that all went down, it felt very like it was still tragic and terrible, but like it focused on Robin, and it focused on, what was his name? Saul. And vaguely, you know, the people of the town. You know, like the people got bombed and destroyed, and like their things were destroyed. But like King Riku, one by one, screaming as he slashes families and cuts families down in front of each other, and like burns everything to the ground, and is like wailing like Job. And you know, the same thing with Law here. With what I mean by specific is it's not just the place was destroyed. They go into the details of the breakdown of Law and like the Law and like the quarantining and this like different little vignettes with the sister and all the other kids, and they give you some like specifics about his life as a student with them just by showing the pictures, and his sister, and little shots of other people. Like something about how it's shown makes me attached to it more than other backstories I felt. Like seeing these random people, you know, fleeing, and like it feels very World War II. It feels very like Holocaust-esque, like and Chernobyl, but like more extreme even than that, obviously.
Yeah, it's just like everyone.
And Law's reaction here, and obviously the performance as well. I feel like a big part of like to compare it to Robin's backstory, because they both their people were kind of genocided by the government. With Robin, I feel like Robin's child voice actor was like a literal child. I'm pretty sure, and sounded like a literal child, and didn't give the level of performance that like Law's voice actor here, because I think it's the same as like adult Law. He's just doing a different voice, but the way he like breaks down, and when he sees his parents and like sees everything and sees the hospital burning, and it's kind of chilling. Like it's really next level. It gives very similar to when Luffy, when Ace died in Luffy's arms, and like he had that similar like crying face where he's like, "Ah!" and just going insane, you know? Like, you know, we've heard Luffy cry before, we've heard him be like sad at times, but like to see him break down, almost like psychologically break down, to have like a legit mental breakdown, for the performance to reflect that was a big deal. And I think a similar thing applies to this too. It's not just him giving an emotional performance and breaking down and like, oh, the character's like, there's this really tragic thing. It's like the pain and the real like grief and tragedy of it. It really communicates that, and it's a lot deeper than just sadness, or just, you know, because when Kid Robin was crying, and it was like the kid voice actor, not to throw shade on that, but I think I'm just painting a picture of how it can affect you differently. Just that, how the grief and the tragedy can be communicated through the performance, and how much that can elevate everything else around it. That's the case here, and that's the case in other times as well. It's not just pain screaming, it's a real performance of grief. And it's very good. But what was I gonna say? There was another thing that I actually wanted to say. Is there anything you want to say? Oh, Doflamingo with sleeping with the book here, like reading about it. That's interesting.
I feel like it goes back to kind of what Doflamingo said originally, is like when he met Law, he like knew that he could be his like second in command one day. So he's like researching about his past to like give him more of an insight into. More
than that, I feel like he's not just researching. It's interesting that he's reflecting on it. Like I think that's what this shows.
Thinking about it.
He's like his hands are like this. He's relaxed. Sun's coming. He's poured himself some wine, and like maybe he's asleep right here, but like he fell asleep with the book. Or he's just has the book on his face to like block the sun, and he's just thinking. Because his posture to me says thinking. Maybe he's asleep, but his posture to me says that he at least was reflecting on this. And I think you're right that at this point, this is when he realizes this kid could go places. And this is going to be an important person in my life. Could he be reflecting on killing Corazon just to make room for Law? I'm not sure, but like, you know, if he's like thinking about that thought crosses my mind. I don't know if that has any basis in reality whatsoever, but like, it's just interesting seeing him like this for somebody else, you know, because we see that he has like a very Phantom Troop Crollo thing going on here, where like with everybody else, where like Crollo, like, you know, what Crollo says goes, and, you know, you can't hurt another member of the Phantom Troop. Like, you have to decide things by a coin toss. There's no fighting. It makes me wonder if there is inspiration there, because I think by this time when this would be coming out, that would have been like 20 years old and very influential.
Yeah.
Because they were like peers at a time, and then obviously Hunter x Hunter went on crazy hiatus. So who knows? You know, everything influences each other, but
yeah, I love the like old designs of all the characters.
I do like it too. It feels like it really fits, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's like this is them at like their prime, kind of. And or like, well, it's like it's kind of like it's like a family. So it's like there's the people, like Doflamingo is like not at his peak yet. He's like up and coming, and then there's like freaking G guy, Lao G. I can't remember what that guy's name is.
I can't
either. That guy and Senior Pink are like they're like big and strong and this and that, and then you have like the bomb guy who's like looks like he's like a little bit young, like maybe like a older teenager kind of guy, and then you have like the kids. So you have like all these kind of different like skill levels and like generations of people
and dynamics
all working together.
It's interesting seeing Baby 5 occupy like a different kind of thing.
Yeah, because like she's just so like wacky and crazy, and here she's just a kid, and she's like crying hearing about Law's you know, like his like terrible childhood.
Yeah, didn't Law and Baby 5 exchange like a weird exchange or something in the last arc? What was it?
I can't remember them doing that, no. Well, maybe they did.
Maybe I feel like there was something, or maybe she said something about Law.
Maybe she said something about Law?
Not in a romantic way, obviously, because that's not how Oda rolls, but
I can't remember.
When she like showed up or something about like, I think that's when we first maybe heard about Law having like a deeper tie to Doflamingo, maybe. It's like she mentioned that or something.
I can't really remember.
I can't remember either. Senior Pink is like somehow got even cooler. Like, you know, he doesn't have all the baby weird shit going on. I don't know what the fuck happened to him in the meantime.
He shrunk like 4 feet.
Maybe he got a complex about shrinking and aging. Or he got
maybe
like,
he wants to be like a baby. They're like short and fat, like
he wants to be babied. He wants is he Dominion is he I think people already know her. Like, is he making himself more childlike because he's such a daddy? He's such a strong masculine man that like he has to tamp it down by dressing and looking like a baby because he's too fucking
that's just the way.
badass.
That's just his style. He doesn't do it to please anyone. That's just his style.
It's like he's suppressing his aura. He's like he needs to like handicap his aura in order to, you know, not literally give women heart attacks just from existing. You know, because from this point onward, like there was a period where he got even cooler.
Yeah, I wonder.
Because look at this badass.
I wonder if. This is dumb, and I don't actually think this, but I like my personal idea on this right now is after Corazon died is when he started dressing like a baby because he didn't want to dress like a kid and get beat up every time.
That would be perfect. He's like, finally,
I can let my true self out.
It's like his
now.
transphobic dad just died so he can finally live his best life.
Yeah, it's, like I doubt it, but that's
that.
Really
I feel like that's as good of an interpretation as you're gonna get. I feel like if people haven't thought about that already, you guys out there, like that has to be like I feel like that has to be a theory already. Because that's too good.
It's too good.
That's
it's
too good. It's like Corazon notoriously hates children.
It's
and
like
then
his
somewhere,
only
somewhere along the line after his death, he started, like, one of their members started dressing like a fucking child.
It's funny.
And really stepped into his own because he doesn't have groupies here.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a piece of him that I feel like that makes sense. He was like suppressing himself. He's not suppressing himself now because he's so badass. He was suppressing himself then.
Yeah.
And then when he was able to live freely after Corazon died, he was able to express himself fully. And that's when he started getting action. That's when he started getting motion. That's when he started getting bitches. That's when people started falling around. He started getting groupies. Mm-hmm. And like, you know.
That's when he truly became hard-boiled.
Yes, that's when he became hard-boiled.
Yeah. It's all coming together.
Because what's a hard-boiled egg? Hard shell, soft in the middle. Mm-hmm. What else can we say about this terrible, horrific, Holocaust-esque backstory?
It's just rough. Yeah. It sucks. And what sucks is like I think what really sucks is like the whole, like the long game that made everyone die at around the same time. So it's not even like they had a warning sign of like, all the old people who had been exposed to it for a long time start getting sick, and then you're like, okay, everyone else, let's like leave here so that we don't get sick too. It's like
the world government knew. They suppressed it because they wanted the money.
And then the world government, rather than admit that they basically profited off of this and suppressed that, they act like it's contagious and like it's the zombie apocalypse. So it's like the plague, and everyone who comes near them is gonna get it.
Mm-hmm. It's like COVID. It's all a fucking government psyop, I'm telling you.
That's not true. We don't believe that.
What do you think the white lead was being harvested for? Like all their beauty products, but it kills you. So like what did they want it for? Like it's still just profitable.
It's still just profitable. It's like you.
But like eventually people are gonna figure it out.
Well, I mean,
they already have, like, here's the thing, is the fucking Celestial Dragons already have all the money. They're billionaires.
Yeah, but I mean, there's other people that aren't there's other people that like varying levels, and yeah, they just want everything, so of course they're gonna keep wanting it. The other thing is it's like most toxic and most dangerous in its like.
Well, that's what they said too. Right?
In its like raw form.
It's
so
like
I'm sure that you
can kill you, but if it's got
something
properly.
of it, it probably could make you sick. But we know the accumulative nature that if they're like shipping this out and one person has like one white lead ring, like you'll probably survive because you know the old people that had been mining it forever, like in the mines, didn't die until they were old, you know.
Yeah, it's like Himalayan salt. This is kind of like that. You know about that? I think I told you about this. The pink salt. Pink Himalayan salt.
Maybe?
I just got so many factoids this episode, you guys. The pink Himalayan salt in the Himalayas. The people there mine the salt because it's like naturally occurring in like volcanic areas. Mm-hmm. And they die from fucking like black lung or like poisoning and stuff. And we can synthesize it, but it's like authentic and it's how they can export it. In that case, it's like a weird thing where it's a lot more complicated than like this situation, which is literally just they're hiding information and like making these people that over there. It's like people choose to do it because they don't really have any other choice because it's like their export and it's like all fucked
It's like,
up.
you know, it's bad, but there is no.
They have gas masks, but the filters are all fucked because they're like super poor and they don't like. There's not any like good working conditions. It's all fucked over there. But like, I guess kind of similar. I it's a weird comparison, but it's a similar thing. I don't know. It's like people. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe it's not as similar as I thought. I'm gonna leave it in though, because I know a lot of things.
He's so smart, you guys.
But what was I gonna say about that? I forget. I was gonna draw like a comparison, but I can't remember where that was leading. Regardless, yeah, it's just profiteering. Mm-hmm. It's just like and the fact that they suppress this is very. If you guys want more lead-based anime. Check out Apothecary Diaries. 2nd season came out this year, and it's like we reacted to it. It's like one of the best shows ever. It's
so good,
and it's so good. But like this is like a tale in that. Like that's a big part of a lot of the thing is just like, oh, this stuff will kill you, and then you know people learn the lesson, and then the next generation, you know, the doctor that discovered this because there was a crazy epidemic of fucking babies dying of lead poisoning, you know, that doctor leaves, or the, you know, like a new ruler comes in and all of their people come in, or like the offices change and there's nobody's writing anything down, nobody's reading anything. So then people are like, oh, this is nice. I'm just gonna use this thing. And the knowledge was either hidden or potentially hidden. There's a conspiracy going on. Was it hidden? Did they just forget? Or was there somebody covering things up so that they would get lead poisoning? The right people get lead poisoning. Who knows? Got to watch the show. Anyway, same shit, but that's based on history as well, where people just like keep learning the same lessons. Yeah. And the people who have the knowledge either don't care enough to spread it or profit off of people not knowing it, you know, because it's cheaper to manufacture like lead paint. Yeah. Like that's the thing in real life too. Yeah. In a lot of like in like a lot of like it's I think there's like papers on this about like black neighborhoods and stuff, is that they are like people in lower income areas grow up in fucking these old abandoned buildings or like these old fucked up buildings that are super old and in like the inner city and stuff like that. And there's lead paint because they're old as fuck buildings. And even though there's layers of paint over top, there's like the micro exposure that can actually fuck with people's development. So it's like, you know, there's a racism angle there. I don't know. Anyway, it's I guess the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because it's interesting that Oda's going into this. You know, he's using like a real life thing, similar to in Fishman Island with like the blood transfusions or like other things like that. Like he's drawing on real problems with society and real, or taking inspiration from potentially real things, fantasizing them a little bit with like the white lead.
Well, I think like, I mean, lead is like white, right? Like that people like painted their faces white with lead.
I didn't know that was fully all lead.
Well, I'm sure there's like other stuff in it, but like that's like it's supposed to like white. Give you like a youthful, like people have actually seen like videos recently of like for a long time people would be like, oh, like I can't remember Queen something or other would wear like white lead paint, and then so people who were doing like costumings of her would do like straight up like
Mary
white
Queen of Scots.
Yeah. Is that
what she has the white face and then the rosy cheeks and then her hairline is all the way back.
But it's not Mary. Is that Queen Elizabeth? Like the
first? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's what I was gonna suggest, but I don't actually.
Yeah. But it's like they do like really white. But then like I saw like a video from a makeup person recently talking about how it's like white or so lead like face makeup wasn't like just like straight up white. It was like very like luminous, like almost like it just like like it was like almost like sheer but like lustrous kind of, and like just made you like look like very youthful, like and
Edward
like
from Twilight.
Yeah, kind of like that, I think. Like not actually like to that extreme, but it like evened things out and like just made you look like
you're glowing.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, like how they're describing this kind of thing, like everything's just like very like luxurious and like nice and beautiful.
Yeah. I know. This is a weirdly long conversation for this, but it's because there's, you know, he's drawing on there's a lot of things going on here, and it's not, I think maybe that's also why this feels so much more tragic, is that it's like super real. Like, you know, I guess it's not, it's a completely different tone, but it's not Rob Lucci going in and just like, you know, that's an edge. Like, there's parts of this that are kind of edgy, you could say. It's like super depressing. It's like ultra sad and depressing. But it's so like it could be called edgy, but it doesn't feel edgy because why? Because it's drawing on all this stuff. It's not Rob Lucci like going in and, oh, I killed all of the soldiers too because they got captured and they're weak, so fuck them. It's like that's edgy. It's like it's violent and it's edgy and it's meant to elicit an emotion. This is like really depressing and like almost a like a Sasuke Uchiha-esque, like not like that, but like over the top, super depressing. But why doesn't it feel over the top? You know, it doesn't feel over the top. It feels just really depressing and sad. It's because of all of these things with like, you know, real life shit that's being brought to bear here and used. So that shows what you can do. But I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say?
No, it was a good episode. Sad though, really sad.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.